Hello guys, welcome to your own channel Chess Radio Kolkata. We are playing and showing some Urusov gambit line, and then we are going to explain some theories on Busch gambit, and then we are going to continue our game plan. Today I have decided to show you some plans like some secure energies and some secure initiative plans on Urusov Gambit. I'm showing you three variations. You can see those three variations and we will explain them. Okay. So let's start with the board geometry. Like this is the D4, D5, E4, E5 for center squares in order to maintain the advantage and all of the pins. You need to explore and control the centers as well as you can control. You have the more grip on the games. In order to gain the initiative, you have to attack the F7 square because this is the only square which is protected by the king, as well as same as the F2 square which is also protected by the king. So these two squares are the weakest square on the opening positions. So in order to play with a white, let me show you, like after e4 e5, you need to open up your bishop on to bishop c4. Why bishop c4? Because the bishop c4 is aiming at the f7 square, and anytime we can sacrifice our bishop, so that after king captures, king is misplaced, is lost his castle right, so remain the king center. Now we need to play the d4s, and after he captures d4s, the e file has been opened, so we can bring our rook into the center, and we are gaining initiative to attack the king. Okay, let me show you the line first, which is the called the knight f6 line. What you can do after knight f6? Okay, if you can see the knight f6 line, what we are suggesting the dangerous rules of that by playing d4. Now here black has quite a few choices, like he captures d4, like knight captures e4, this kind of moves, or he can play passively like d6, supporting the center pawn. So many option black has, but what is the most accepted, that is pawn captures pawn. If pawn captures, simply just develop the knight, and you can see knight can also capture the center pawn. Okay, not an issue. Just complete your castling, and after castling, you can see such a move like knight to c6. It is looking such a natural developing move, but here what you can do, you just bring a rook to e1, and rook is attacking the king, and the knight is pinned, and you can see this is an absolute pin. So you can see that the opponent doesn't allow to move the knight. If you move the knight, that is illegal. So what opponent can do over here, like you can play the move d5. After d5, you can sacrifice your bishop, because after queen captures, you can play the move knight to c3. Why knight to c3? Because pawn doesn't allow to capture the queen. If they foolishly do that, simply just capture the queen, and you are in a queen. Okay, and you can see at this position knight is attacking the queen. Okay, so queen has to move, and now you can see, like after knight to c3, queen just need to move, and whenever the queen moves, we are just simply capture with the rook and set it to check, or if you want, you can capture with the knight. Okay, so both the moves you can do from here. Okay, now they need to protect the e file with the bishop. If they cannot do that and play any other move like this kind of moves, okay, so these are the despicable moves. Like here we can simply give a check, and if they protect this, oh, they are not allowed to protect with the bishop, so king has to move. Like if king moves to the f1 f8 square, then we can bring our rook over here, and now after queen captures, knight captures, it's a totally winning position for white. Okay, so that's kind of dangerous line we are talking about today. Now let's repeating it once again, like after e4 e5, you have to play the move bishop to c7. Okay, now another response is, that is the move knight to c6, and we are going to deal with the knight to c6 by playing knight to f3. What we are doing, we are simply attacking the e5 square, and somebody can argue that the knight is already protecting the e5 square, but yes, that is the legal way. Now here you can see the move like d6. If you can't face the move d6, and you you are facing the move knight to f6, what you can do, just pause your video and think for a moment. You need to analyze this position. Now how you can proceed with attack from at this position. So just pause the video and think for a moment. Okay, I am showing you right now. Like here, you can play the move knight to g5. What we are doing, we are attacking the f7 square with bishop and knight, and anyhow if we can place our knight on the f7, then we are forking queen and rook. Okay, so only saving resources to play the move d5. After pawn captures, knight captures, we can foolishly capture with the knight, then we can simply sacrifice the knight over here. Okay, and then there black doesn't have any other choices to move the queen. If they move the queen, we can simply capture the rook. Okay, some people are not agree with me. They are telling that the knight is unprotected, so king will capture that. Okay, not an issue. We just simply give another check by queen to f3. What we are doing, we are forking king and knight. And foolishly, if black goes to the corner, then you can simply capture the queen. And after queen captures, bishop captures space. Only move is to protect it with the bishop. And after bishop captures, that is the checkmate. You can see there is no square available for the king. Okay, and ABC rule, the word block and capture rule, is fail over here. So that's the checkmate. So you can see a very quick victory in the opening if you are going to follow the Urusov gambit. Okay, now I'm showing you another line, that is like the game doesn't go like this, and at this position we're in going to go with the knight to f3, and you can see the move t6. So here what we can do, we just simply develop one knight over here, and now here if bishop pins the knight, if you foolishly capture the pawn, then your queen will gone. But here have white has mate into, just mate into, you can find out from here. I'm showing you right now, that is bishop captures f2, king has only one legal square to move, and after knight to d5, you can see we are covering all of the square around the king, so king has no square to move. So that's also a checkmate, that is called the legal mate. But here is a problem on that line. What is the problem? The problem is that after knight captures, you can see simply knight get captured. Okay, and what knight can do? Knight can protect and attack our bishop. So here if you protect the bishop, then the bishop will gone, and after capturing the bishop, white is a piece down. Okay, so you can see that white is losing a piece and eventually losing the game. So that's the reason what we can do at this position. If they are pinning with the bishop with the knight, what we can do, we are just simply threatening with the ace. Okay, so ace3 pawn is threatening the bishop, asking a question to the bishop that what you are going to do. Either you have to retreat back or you have to attack. If bishop goes over here, then you can see there is a losing of tempo. Like straight away there is only one move needed to place the bishop on the e6. But what black do? Black plays the bishop first on the g4 and then return back to the e6. So that's a losing tempo. At least you can gain a tempo. So either here bishop can capture the knight, and after king capture, if black foolishly plays the knight over here, now you can see there is a massive threat, that is knight to knight attacking the f3, our queen, and also c2, and that's a c2 fork by king and rook. Okay, that's kind of threat. If black are threatening, then no worries, just simply capturing with the queen, because the queen is protected by the bishop and all of the available square has been protected by the, so king has no square to move, and that's also a checkmate. That is called the scholarship. So you have a chance to do the scholarship at this position, and you can see, so bishop captures knight is not a good move. So only logical move is to get a bishop retreat back to the h5. Then we are still capturing with the e5. Okay, now if pawn captures, then simply you can capture with the queen. Okay, and you can see we are a pawn up. You can see white has 8 pawns. All of the pawns are there on the white camp, but black has only 7 pawns. Okay, so there is a pawn advantage, 1 pawn advantage by white. Okay, so initially we can win the game at this position. Let's see what other replies the black can do. At this position here, knight can capture the knight. Okay, knight captures not an issue. The queen captures the bishop, and now knight captures the bishop. And here you can see there is an extra piece. So anyhow we are able to capture this knight. Then we are going to equalize the game. So what is the move? Pause the video and please find out the move. Okay. Okay, I'm showing you right now. It is the queen to b5. What queen to b5 is doing, that queen is attacking the king, and also queen is attacking the knight. Okay, so no matter what the move black can do, either move the queen, move the king, or blocking the square with the c6. No matters, we just simply capture the knight. Okay, let me show you. Let me c6. Then we just simply capture the knight, and you can see here white is gaining the full initiative. White is a pawn up. Okay, and if here black wants to open up the center, okay, then it's very much beneficial for us. So you can see this kind of scenario. Okay, this knight cannot not be able to move over here, just like completing the castling. Okay, you can see this kind of positions, and here just put the knight back over here, or if you want you can place the knight over here as well. Okay, not an issue, just you can providing a check, just move the king. Okay, and you can see there is a complete passers. These are the complete passers you can see on the board. So you can win the game at this position very easily. And now another thing I can show you, the last thing I can show you at this position. Like this is the position, and here we are suggesting to capture the e5 pawn, and here you can see pawn can capture the queen. Okay, now if you look the video carefully from the beginning, you already know what to do. That is a mate into for white. Just pause the video, find out the move. I am showing you right now. That is bishop captures f3, king can move, and now you have to tell me that knight to d5. Yes, correct, absolutely correct. That is the checkmate. Okay. So you can see this kind of fun lines at these positions from white if you play the Urusov gambit line. Okay, and now let me just flip the board, and I'm showing you some Busch line from the black perspective as well, as I promised to you. Like after e4 e5. Okay, some people are arguing that the c5, the Sicilian defense is the most Sicilian defense is the most aggressive and most solid opening, but no, I don't think that. I don't play Sicilian often. I play the move e4 e4. Okay, and against the e4 e5, if you see the move like bishop to c4, what you can do is simply developing the knight, and if knight to f3, then simply just we are offering the knight over here. Now knight has to capture, pawn captures, and already we have a center pawn which is attacking on the opponent's territory. Okay, this kind of position, but here sometimes people got greedy and wants to capture the pawn. Okay, so if they capture the e5 pawn, then simply just placing the queen over here at g5 and attacking the knight at e5, and also targeting the loose g2 pawn. Okay, and here what you need to do, you just simply need to play the move g3 and give up your knight. If you not do that, and if you want to do anything fancy, like if you starting with the bishop, just moving your king, now we have two threats, like definitely white has losing one of the pieces. Okay, so bishop captures f2 is not possible. Let me see knight captures f7. Knight capture f7 is very much interesting because knight is attacking the rook, knight is attacking the queen. Okay, so that's the most promising move you can see. Without a calculation, it is looking so much attractive. But what we can do, we are simply capturing the g2 pawn and threatening the rook. Okay, now if opponent is calculating that after they capture the rook, we can also capture the rook, and now the bishop can protect. Okay, but here black is getting the initiative because you can't play the queen move because queen is simply losing, and if you place the move bishop over here, just placing the knight and giving a check. Okay, now queen, if queen captures the knight, then you are winning the queen. Okay, and if king moves, that's a mating tool, guys. Pause the video and find out the mating one. If you can't find the mating one from this kind of position, then I'm strongly suggesting you join us. Join the Chess Boxing Association of Kolkata. Join Amitabh Chakraborty chess classes. We are guiding you each and everything from top to bottom, and we are caring and analyzing each of your games and giving you the perfect roadmap to reaching ELO 1800 to 2000 FIDE. So here queen to h1 is the checkmate. Okay. So at this position, after king captures g2, they can't capture the rook. Now they save the rook. Okay. How do you proceed from here? I am already showing you the line. So just comment your idea below. I want to see what you are thinking at this position. Let me show you the line. That is the queen captures e5. That is a check from the king. Now you can't bring your queen over here because simply just losing in the queen. So you can place the bishop. Now if you want to win the game by hard work, then you have to play the move knight captures the c2, queen captures, queen captures. Okay, but here is a better move. The better move is to play knight to f3. You can see that is the smartest move because the bishop is free, and that is the absolute. Okay, simply you can win from this position very easy. Okay, let me show you the line once again. That's e4, e5, bishop to c4, knight to c6, and knight to f3. You can see simply, you can see that, and after knight placing on the d4, if knight captures, then queen to g4. That's enough to win the game in very, very easily. Okay. So e4, e5, they are not able to play the move bishop to c4. That is not allowed. So what your opponent can try, they can try the move knight to f3. If they place the move knight to f3, you have to play the move bishop to c5. Okay. Now here what they can do, simply they just capturing a pawn, and after capturing a pawn, we are again offering our second knight, that is knight to c6. Okay. And if they move the knight back, okay, then you can place your pawn over here, and you can see black has developed two pieces, three pieces, and queen path is also be available to attack the opponent's king. But you can see the white pieces, all of these pieces are sitting ideal. Okay, so that is the position I am offering you, and I am suggesting you that you should have to play this kind of positions so that you can easily checkmate your opponent. Okay, and another thing you can see, after offering the knight, if they capture the knight, now you can recapture back, and here you can see the bishop's move. Okay, the bishop move, you can play the move knight to f6. Now what they can do, they can threaten your knight. No issue, just place the knight over here, and you can see the knight is threatening the pawn. So here they can simply just complete the castling. Now you bring your queen to h4, and we are attacking the h2 square very easily. Okay, so they are not able to play the move h2, g3. If they place the move g3, then simply just queen capture h2 is the checkmate. So g3 is not available. They only needs to play the move h3. Now h3, knight captures pawn. Okay, after knight captures pawn, they can bring the queen over here. Here, just pause the video and find out mate in 2. or mate in 3 maximum. Okay, you can easily checkmate your opponent from this position. So you need to focus on your skills, and you can checkmate very easily from this kind of scenarios, this kind of positions. Okay, let me show you the line, because I learned this line from I am Eric Rosen. I'm giving very much salute to him. He's a wonderful person. Personally, I didn't know him, but as from his YouTube and Twitch streams, I learned lot of attacking styles and lot of gameplay. Okay, but the Busch Gambit, this Busch Gambit, I'm totally learning from FM William Gray. Okay, I'm also salute him because he's a wonderful coach, and if I get any chance in my life to get the training from him, definitely I will join him. So let me show you the line, what you can do from this position. Here just simply capture, knight captures h3, and you can see knight, bishop, everybody is attacking the king. So if you block the check, then knight check is available. Okay, and if you capture the pawn, then bishop check is available. Okay, so you have to move your king back. If you move your king, just knight to f2 again, just attack double check from queen and knight. So here white has to move his king over here, and placing the queen to h1 is the check. Okay, you can't avoid this thing. Okay, so let me show you another crazy idea from here. Like here, opponent can capture your pawn. So if you capture with the king, then that's a mistake, because queen can protect that line. Okay, that might be wrong, because after king moves, now they can simply capturing with the rook, and after bishop capture, they can simply capture with the queen. That's a losing position. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to take a precaution. The precaution is like here, bishop captures f7. Bishop captures f7, just move your king safely back. Okay, and no matters what opponent do over here, like placing the queen over here, just simply capturing with the pawn. Now somebody are arguing when I show you the previous position that king can move to the h2. Okay, no issue. King, we are moving our king to the h2. Okay, now what we can do, we just simply moving our knight back. Okay, so what happens if king moves, then queen to h1 is again a checkmate, and at this position, if they block with the queen, then just simply capturing with the knight, and after pawn capture, queen captures is the checkmate, because you can see all around the squares of king are occupied by the black pieces. Okay, so you can simply getting the checkmate from this position. Okay, so that is the craziest line of the Busch Gambit. Let me show you another line. What happens, like after e4, e5, knight f3, bishop to c5. What will happen? Here you can see, if knight captures the pawn, we are offering our second knight, and if knight captures, pawn captures. Okay, what we are seeing the line bishop to the c4. But here I can show you another line, that is the move d3. If they play the move d3, we are playing the move knight to f6, and after knight to f6, they are thinking that they are probably pin our knight with the bishop. Okay, now there is a time, I'm giving you some time. Just pause the video, guys, just pause the video. Okay, find out, just leverage your skill, find out what move are you playing from this position. Like here you can see that your knight is pinned with the queen. Okay, and but you can see all of your pieces are equal. So somebody says that castle is the correct move. Okay, but I am the move which I am going to show you is far better than the castle. Okay, can you guess the move? Just comment below what move are you seeing from this position. Okay, I'm giving you 5 more seconds to think about it. Okay, and if you can't find out the move from here, just pause the video, take your time, just go away from the YouTube. Okay, set up this position in your real chessboard and thinking for this position. just thinking from this position, like what you are saying. Okay, somebody says the queen to d5 is d4. Okay, queen to d4. What happens? Queen and bishop pin into f7 is the checkmate. Like if they play the move knight to e3, you can play the move queen to f2 checkmate. Okay, I agreed with you, but what happens if the plays the move queen to e7? Then everything is gone. What you want to win, a pawn from here or a rook from here, no matters. It really doesn't matter that what you are doing from this position. Like here, pawn can capture, pawn can capture. They can forward the pawn over here. And if you foolishly capture the rook from this position, okay, then pawn can capture, and that's a devastating position for white. Sorry, for black. Okay, so you can't play the line like that. Okay, and okay, so somebody says that after queen captures b2, if bishop captures the knight, if you can capture with the pawn, and after pawn captures, queen can capture the pawn. Okay, okay, my friend, for your learning, I am telling you that after queen captures, pawn captures, okay, nothing will happen. Okay, simply nothing will happen. If you want to attack, or you want to do something like that position, if you want to attack with the bishop, just simply they are pushing the pawn, and you can't do anything with your bishop. So you just need to retreat back your bishop and simply castle, and you can't castle because your g file is semi-open. Okay, so all the answers I am getting from my viewers are not perfect. Okay, so this is the position, and bishop is pinning the knight. Okay, now which move are you playing at this position from black? It's black to play and win. Okay, okay, I am showing you the move. The move is knight captures. No, don't say what. This is the move because we are offering our queen. We want to win the game. So if our opponent wants to capture our queen, we just simply giving up our queen. And after bishop captures f2, if king moves to b2, then bishop to g4 is the checkmate. You can see all of the square around king are protected by the black pieces. Okay, so that is the checkmate. Okay, so at this position, knight captures e4. Okay, so after knight captures e4, somebody says that d-pawn can capture the e-pawn. Okay, no matter. Just use the technique called decoy. Decoy means deflecting the king. Like if bishop captures f2 and king captures f2, we just simply capture the queen. And if the king don't want to capture the bishop, just the king moves to the e2. Then we can place our bishop to g4. Bishop to g4, just winning and winning the king and queen. So we are basically forcing because king doesn't have any square to move. You can see at this one position, the king doesn't have any square to move. So we are forcing the white king to capture our bishop, and decoy or deflecting the king from this position. We can capture the bishop, and here you can see we just simply capture with the king. But here you need to be careful that if you capture with the bishop, then our own queen will fall. Okay, so that is the reason it's a very important at this position that don't capture with the bishop. Here you have to capture with the queen. Now here you can see the white position is paralyzed because they move the knight. Simply they can move the rook. Okay, so what they can do, they have some plan in their mind that is bishop to g2 and protecting the queen, and that's how they can develop all of the pieces. Okay, so that's the reason they have to play the move g3. Not an issue. We want to do the long castle because we want to free up these pawns from our lines, open up the lines into the king's territory, and we want to leverage our attack on the king side. Okay, so that's the reason we want to do the long side castle. Okay, so what is preventing us from doing the long side castling. That is the bishop on g5. Okay, so first of all we need to threaten the bishop, and no matters where bishop moves. Okay, here you want, if you want, you can block down the bishop, but you no need to do that. Just simply complete your castling, and after bishop to g2, what you can do, just simply give a check with the queen. King moves and placing your rook to the last square. Okay, and after bishop blocks, if you capture with the rook, that is a checkmate. And if you forget to capture the bishop with the rook, and instead of you are capturing with the queen, no matter, that is also a checkmate. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoy this line, and you learn from these lines. Okay, so let me just play a live game, and let's see what will happen. Okay, I'm playing a 5 minutes match. Let's see what will happen. I wish I can get the black pieces. Okay, no, I get the white pieces. Okay, no matters. So I will play a Urusov gambit at this position. E45, the Scandinavian defense. Okay, no problem, guys. No problem. I know this line very much because I play a lot of time this kind of positions and all. Okay, so don't, you don't need to worry about that. Uh, okay, so they move the bishop over here. Okay, so now I will bring my knight. Okay, queen moves. Queen moves. No matters. Just placing the pawn over here. Okay, knight moves. That's a very good move, guys. You can see that's a very good move. Okay, so bishop is here. Knight is threatening to win the c2 pawn, and they want to win our rook. Okay, no matters, no matters, guys. No matters. Just placing the bishop over here. Okay, just placing the bishop over here. Okay, no matter what they will. Okay, so they will capture. They will capture our c2 pawn. Okay, just move the king from here. Not an issue, guys. Okay, so they captured our rook. Okay, now I want to place my knight over here. Okay, so I place my knight over here, and let's see what happens. I am playing a new line from this position. I want to do experiment all the time in my life, and I don't. Okay, so they are blocking the line by playing the move e6. Okay, so very good move, very logical move. You can see from here. Okay, so my king is misplaced, so I am a little worried about that because my king is misplaced. But let's see what happens. Okay, so they just complete the castling. So they just complete the castling. Okay, so it seems to be dangerous that they are complete the castling. Okay, let's see what we can do from this position. Like okay, so if I move my king, what will happen? Let's see. If I okay, so they will bring the knight over here. Okay, so just that's a mistake, guys. That's a very much mistake. They are winning our game. Okay, okay, so my experiment got failed, and losing a piece. Okay, let's just resign, guys. Let's just resign and start another match. I'm so sorry about this match because I want to do some experiment without thinking. So that's it. Complete this match. Yes, that is the time. I want to show you some pushcast line. Okay, so I am expecting that my opponent will play e4, 5, and if they play the move knight to 3, then I want to show. Oh, they bring the queen over here. No, I don't like this kind of positions, and I don't want to play like these positions because you can see there is no fun line, like there is no fun at these positions. You can see because uh, okay, so they are threatening once again to getting the checkmate from here. Okay, so first of all, I have to prevent the checkmate from here. Okay, now here probably they can lose the bishop. Okay, you can see like here I simply capture the bishop after queen captures and giving a threat to the queen. Okay, so capture one of my central pawn. So no matter, I just bring my rook and here I just need to completing my castling. Okay, so they are threatening my rook. Okay, okay, the place, the place is at this position. Now I'm trying to force him at this position. So they have to play an ace. Okay, and if they want to do any fancy thing from this position, then they are simply losing the game. Okay, so they are losing the game, guys. You can see here we just winning the queen from here. Okay, so bring the queen early in the game. Yes, so my opponent is resigned, new opponent, and now I'm showing you how to win with a position from okay. I'm destroying the okay d4 and I'm expecting to play e5. Okay, now there's a bishop opening, bishop to c4, knight takes Urusov. Yes, now this video stream is very much perfect because I'm showing you the Urusov gambit as this position. Okay, that's lovely. They are bringing the queen over here. That's lovely. Okay, so you can see I'm going a very aggressive line from here, like very quickly. Okay, so he bring the queen over here. It's just simply just protecting the bishop from here. Because if we are losing our bishop, then that's not a good start. Okay, now I just bring my knight over here. Okay, I just bring my knight and they are completing their castling. Now I will play the pawn move from here. You can see this is all the opening step lines. Okay, so they move the knight. Now I'm threatening with h2 at this position. You can see from here. Okay, and if they play the move h6 because h6 is only logical move. Yes, here I want to sacrifice my knight because you can see there's a lot of potential lines from here. You can see. Okay, so you can see I'm crushing my opponent very easily at this position because this is the Urusov gambit line, guys. There's the Urusov gambit line, and sometimes those are the critical lines of an Manson gambit. Okay, Manson gambit lines. Okay, so you can see. So probably here I can sacrifice my bishop. Should I sacrifice my bishop? Yes, I will sacrifice my bishop. Okay, no matter. I just simply sacrifice my bishop. Okay, so they are threatening. They are threatening to win my knight, but you can see there's a checkmate from here, guys. I can see the checkmate from here. You can see the checkmate. Okay, okay. So that is the checkmate, guys. You can see from here. So these are very much okay. So my opponent wants to play another match with me, but I am agreed because this time I get the black pieces from here, and he plays a move e4. I play e5. Now, oh, being in okay. Yes, guys. Yes, my screen is fulfilled because now I'm going to show you the push gas gambit line, accepted line, decline line. Okay, so he's going for a squash game. Not an issue. He's going for a squash game. So I'm going to show you that how you can deal with the scotch game at this position. Okay, so here he are offering lot. Okay, so he planned a sacrifice over here, guys. Here my opponent planned a sacrifice. What will happen if I accept this? Okay, I'm losing my bishop. Okay, so I don't have to accept the sacrifice. Okay, no problem. Okay, he bring his bishop back. Okay, now just protecting the bishop. I just want to protect my bishop at this position. Now here you need to remember that you don't need to capture the pawn back, because if you do so, then what will happen? If you bring then the position is getting open. Okay, so here I just probably sacrifice. Uh, okay, so queen over here, and he is threatening to checkmate. He is threatening to checkmate my king. Okay, he is threatening to checkmate my king. So no matters, no matter. Okay, so they capture with the pawn. Okay. So now if I can bring my knight over here, what you will do, my friend? I just want to know that what you will do at this position. Okay, so here you can see I am leveraging my attack like this kind of position. I am just simply leveraging my attack. Okay, so here my opponent has captured. Okay, so that is the position, guys. You can see I need to be a little bit careful from here, because all of the lines are open from here, and you can see it's a very much dangerous diagonal. You can see from here. Okay, here he brings the knight, so I need to capture it back. Okay, so I just okay, so he captured with the queen. Probably he just capturing back with the queen, and okay, so just bring the bishop over here. I don't see any bad positions or anything wrong from here. I can see. Okay, so I'm offering the bishop from a long time, but my opponent didn't agree to capture my bishop. Okay, so okay, so what I can do, I just sacrifice my bishop, because my bishop is doing nothing these positions. Okay, so I just want to bring my rook over here. King moves. It's a straight position, like king moves from here. Okay, so just bring the rook at these positions. My position is defended very well, and if anyhow I can remove this bishop, then simply I can give some check, checkmate, checkmate, something. Okay, this is the time. This is the time to sacrifice the bishop, because you can see from my play style, already you can know that I'm a sacrificial player. You can see that I'm a sacrificial player. Already you can see that. Okay, so I can estimate everything from here, that I'm a sacrificial player, and here they wants to capture my bishop and all. Okay, so this bishop is creating some threats for me. Okay, so okay, so okay. I don't have the light square bishop. That is the problem. That is the main problem. Okay, so what I can do from here, like here, this bishop is creating a lot of problem for me. So I don't, my opponent doesn't have this bishop. Then definitely I can show you some more aggressive lines from here. But this bishop creating a lot of problem for me. Okay, so okay. I find out the move finally. Finally, I found out the move. Okay, so we capture with the rook. Thinking I can move my king. Oh, that's a checkmate, right? Okay. So I should have to bring my rook over here. That should be the move. Okay, okay, yes, man. I want to play another match with you because you have defeated me on the Busch Castle Gambit line. Although you play the Scotch game at this position, so I'm not prepared for that because okay, so if you bring your bishop, that is the bishop's gambit line, guys. You can find how to encounter this bishop gambit in my line as well. And if there is a full from this position now here, I just need to sacrifice my bishop, and after king captures, there is simply capturing another check the queen, attacking the king, queen is attacking the bishop. Okay, so and the opponent's king is lost the castle right. So you can see there's lots of threatening lines from here. Okay, so just bring the queen back. Okay, so you bring the queen back, and now I capture another bishop, another pawn. Everything is devastated. Okay, so we bring the knight over here. Okay, just place the queen over here, and then I will shuffle back the queen. Okay. Yes, and I move the knight, and then I will shuffle back the queen. Okay, now he is going to win a pawn at this position. Okay, so it's a fun line, guys, very fun line. I'm enjoying this game. Okay, so here I just simply win your knight. Okay, so here they bring the knight over here. Just place the queen over here and bring the seven pawn, and they're protecting the rook. So that's the correct time to complete your castle. That is the correct time to complete your castle, because now here, from here, I want to open up the lines. From here, I want to open up the lines from here. Okay, and here simply just get your queen back with your queen to a safety. Okay, so they attacking our bishop. Now I move my bishop because there's another way there. We are playing the pawn move. I don't know, guys, how my opponent plays this kind of move. Okay, so here he just bring the knight back. He just bring the knight back. So definitely I will move my queen. Okay, I just remove my queen, and you can see the opponent's king is a wide open up position. Okay, so you can see that I'm attacking position. Okay, so here I just have to play the pawn moves. They are threatening to win my bishop, so what I can do, simply I just save my bishop. What you are suggesting me, guys? Like I'm not okay, just save my bishop, because this is not the correct time to open up the position. Yes, if they capture the pawn, then their position is wide open, and if they capturing with the bishop, then they don't have any bishop to play. Okay, so they bring the queen over here. Okay, so just successfully open up a line. Okay, now they bring the bishop back. Okay, he bring the bishop back. Okay, so what I can do from here, like here I just replace the rook, because my rook is stuck at the corner. Okay, now here queen comes, over here. Queen comes. Okay, so I can do at this position, like the knight move. I can see is the correct move from here. Okay, so I'm threatening a lose night and as well as I'm threatening a lot of things from here. Okay, so let's see how my opponent will encounter my attack. Okay, so let's see that. Let's see what they can do. That I'm threatening knight, I'm threatening the c7 pawn, everything I'm threatening from here. Okay, so he bring the knight. He bring the knight, so they are giving up a free knight. Okay, they're just giving up a free knight from here. Okay, my opponent resigned, guys. Opponent resigned. A new opponent. I want to play. Oh, sorry. He plays a rematch option later. There is an. Okay. Definitely. Now I get a black position, but my opponent plays the move b4. Okay. I just want to show you a Busch gambit line. That's all, my friend. And that's the reason I'm continuing streaming because I don't have any other initiative to do. Although I lose two matches because I'm playing a little bit of casually without calculation. I'm playing a lot of moves. So that's the reason I lost two matches. But definitely you can see I am trying to open up the lines. You can see that opening up a lot of lines from here. Okay, so my knight is come to the natural square. You can see. Okay, and probably here. Okay, just complete the castling because I don't see anything wrong from this position because simply you can do the castling and all. Okay, so whenever you get the chance for a castling, just complete your castling because playing safe is so much important in chess. Okay, okay, so they are creating a battery over here, but we need to stop that battery. Okay, so they bring their knight back. No, not an issue. Just bringing. Okay, so he wants to capture my bishop. No matters because my bishop is already stuck at this position. So if they wants to capture my bishop, happily I can give them back the bishop. But if they are not careful because I am aiming a checkmate threat over here. Okay, so they bring the bishop over here. So let's just threatening. Okay, so now probably I can win the game because now I am threatening to win the queen from here, and the queen is not able to give a protection. Okay, so my opponent resigned, guys, because you can see from this position, so, the opponent doesn't have any move to play. Like I can see the saving resource will be going here, and definitely I can capture with the bishop, and then if queen captures, then knight captures with losing the queen, and if they move the queen, then the queen gets pawn in the shape. Okay. So you can see there is a lot of potential lines from here. You can see. I hope you enjoy the game, guys. Yes, guys, I lost two matches because I'm not a IM, I'm not a GM, I'm not a title player because I do a lot of mistakes in my games because I overthink. In chess, my problem is that I am overthinking everything, like every possibilities, every attack. I am overthinking at chess. So that's the exact reason I lost of matches, and sometimes I made my decision very quick. So that is the exact reason I am losing a lot of matches. Okay, but thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I am giving a lot of theories on the beginning of this video. So I hope you enjoy this line. Okay, see you next time in my next videos. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye. Bye. This Pongo boy sign up.